Hi everyone, Merry Christmas. Can't have Christmas without Terrace chocolate orange. Or two.
Or three.
Or three, don't we juggle?
No, don't juggle.
Oh, go on.
Well, it'd probably be easier to juggle if they were in boxes.
Well, yeah, that's true. If you watched the last recipe, you'll know that I was allowed in your kitchen. I have actually cleaned up. I did actually wash the dishes.
Yeah.
Not those over there. I've done those so far. The dishwasher could do those.
Right.
Another easy recipe. This is an easy recipe for, well, family to do, but obviously you need a grown-up to help you. It's a responsible adult, because we are using a hob.
We are.
Yeah. We are going to do, it's a recipe, well, everyone's done this recipe in some time in their lives, including me in school. This was in the Sainsbury's Christmas edition.
Yep.
It's just come out. They are calling it Chocolate Orange Crispy Slab. If there isn't, that's not a quality title. I'll think of something else for that. Obviously, there isn't any other chocolate oranges, is there? Really? Do Aldi's or Lidl's make a fake? There is not quite
like
orange.
that.
Right.
You might be able to get like a bar of
You get bars.
orangey chocolate.
Yeah. Ideally, you need 3 Terrace chocolate oranges.
Yeah.
These were on a deal, so we got them cheap.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. I have seen them as cheap as 75p in Morrison's, so we got them for a quid in Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
You need 3, but strictly speaking, you probably need 2. So I think we got to use a whole one on for tops.
Well, it depends how many thingies you get, because you need 18 good-looking pieces for the top of your thing.
Okay, so basically we'll show the ingredients below, but there's only 4 of them.
Yeah.
There are 3 Terrace chocolate oranges. There are 300 grams of marshmallows. We're using the giant ones which you got for a barbecue.
Yeah.
Earlier this year. We've got 200 of crispy puff rice things. Rice Crispies to you and me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100 grams of
butter.
salted butter.
Salted butter. And some gold glitter spray, because it's Christmas afterwards, just to spray around to make it look lovely.
Yeah.
Don't need that for a while. So we're going to just quickly separate these, so we have to collect a bunch of good ones with the prettiness on the top.
But you need to break them up anyway, because you can't melt them in it.
You have to tap it and unwrap it, if I remember rightly.
Okay, let's go there.
Yeah. They're a lot smaller than they used to be. Yeah, that'll mess up my audio, as always.
I love messing your audio up.
I know. So the idea is we find a decent bunch that look okay. 1, yeah, they're all going to look okay. Have you noticed over the last couple of years that they've hollowed out the sides?
5.
Terrible, isn't it? Just to keep them the same price, make them look good. Right, so we just got to collect, I think it says 18.
6, 7.
But obviously it depends how many squares you decide to cut in this.
That's 10.
I've got a load there, lovely ones stuff. They're not all just nice from yours, they're nice from mine as well.
13, 14.
Let's open this one as well.
15, 16, 17, 18. Right, so 18 pieces.
Yeah, so we keep those.
Is all but 2 segments.
Yeah, almost a whole one, and the other 2 will be used in the actual slab recipe. You can't call it a cake, it's a slab. It's a Rice Crispy square, let's be honest. Done Christmassy with Terrace chocolate oranges.
Right.
So, what's the first thing we've got to do, responsible adult?
First things first, get your pan on the hob.
Yep.
And start melting your butter.
Melt your butter, okay.
Although probably what I should have said was the first things you should do is to grease and line
your
tin.
And we also need to grease and line a tin. That's a brownie tin, I believe we've got, is it?
It's a, yeah.
It's a deep tin.
It's a tray baked.
Yeah, any kind of tray baked tin. Or just happens to be a bit fancy, I think. Fancy. So, I said this the other day, but like my jumper, driving home for Christmas.
Yeah, but you're already in love.
I can always blow her out for a while and drive with. I used to, my first ever job was working on the windscreens. As a windscreen fitter, and used to love working around Christmas and then working through the night and then fixing lorries and stuff in the snow, wearing 2 pairs of tights under your trousers and all those kind of things. Yeah, there's a job. And then driving home for Christmas. In those days we used to have like a CB radio, proper CB radio, not that mobile phone stuff anymore. We had aerials and everything on it. Yeah, still love that job.
Did you?
Yeah. I do still like going to motorway service stations and having a naff Christmas dinner.
Right.
It's just kind of traditional. You know, you turn up and there's an inflatable Santa on the door and all those kind of things, and you have a really rubbish, overly cooked, burnt to cinder, dried up Christmas dinner. Yeah, I've got a thing about naff Christmas dinners and places. Yeah. So the idea is, you don't need to see this, let's be honest, we're waffling to build up time while you melt that butter.
Butter's nearly gone.
So once the butter's nearly gone, what do we do?
We then add in the marshmallows.
Okay, I thought we added in chocolate, but you know.
Okay. Marshmallows.
I quickly read the instructions because I thought it was the chocolate, but you know, she's right. I mean, she's always right. She's always blooming right. Add the marshmallows and the rest of the chocolate. It doesn't actually say one before the other. It just has to be in.
It just needs to go in.
I was going to say alphabetical order, but chocolate marshmallows. Yeah, chocolate marshmallows. Yeah,
I'm going to chuck
alphabetical
these
order.
in. I'm not even going to cut them up. I'm just going to put them in.
Because they're not. It's not like a rocky road where you've got pieces of marshmallow.
No,
this is literally a chocolate marshmallow sauce.
Smaller, they would melt quicker. Was
well,
what I was thinking.
That's your hope.
So in they go, and then.
Remember, we have editing. We can always cut back.
In goes the chocolate.
Yep, all the chocolate.
Right. Don't try and make sure they're all separate.
No, I have beautifully separated mine. If you like terrace chocolate, the best bit is the core, isn't it? Is that bit?
I love that bit.
Oh, it's the best bit. It really is.
It reminds me a bit like of an orange flake.
Yes. If they ever did an orange flake, that'd be it. Different company though, of course, we know that. Yeah, waste not, want not. Get it all in there, love. Yeah, so that butter's bubbling nicely now. The marshmallow's starting to go. It does say it may split.
Ooh.
But don't panic. Oh, that's it. Put it all down your front.
Just ruined your best t-shirt.
You're supposed to be a responsible adult. What happened to the responsible bit?
I just panicked a bit then because it all started
Because it was all bubbling a lot. It will look like it splits, and it probably does, but the marshmallows will hold it all together when it's all done.
I'll bring it back when it's done. Yeah. But it is absolutely splitting.
Yeah, but we were warned that on the instructions. Or the instructions. So, we'll come back in a second, but once this is all melted, because it will, we then add the Rice Crispy Puff articles. We'll come back to you in a second. Okay, so we're back in the room. We've finally melted our marshmallows. I suggest you probably don't use big ones or you cut them up smaller.
Yeah, cut them up.
But we're nearly there, as you can see. It's getting there. It's a smooth, glossy finish. Pretty much mixed up now.
Alright.
And then you add those.
This.
Yep. Your Rice Crispy Puffs. Crisp puff rice. Now, we've got to work fairly quickly according to the instructions, and I can understand why. This is going to be fun, isn't it?
This was your idea.
The kids are going to love doing this on the Christmas, I bet you. Put the Christmassy music on, it'd be lovely.
I suggest you don't use your best saucepan.
Or your best clothes.
Because I don't think...
Nicely changed, by the way. Good costume change there.
I don't think it would be that easy to get out of there.
Well, it's fun. Oh, yes, fun. So the idea is you keep mixing it, and we'll get there. Remember that bloopers video we're creating?
Let me scrape it off that spoon.
Remember that bloopers video creating? This whole video could be a bloopers video right now. Serious amount of marshmallow, isn't it? That's the problem.
That is one hell of a lump of marshmallow.
So I would say put that back on the heat again, because you have to work very quickly. So I think if you put it back on the heat, it will actually give it a chance to move. There is quick and there is quick. Yeah.
Right.
Excuse me. It is his birthday coming up. You know, anniversary of his birthday. Nobody.
Okay, I'm going to try this one last time.
Back on. Once this is warmed up a little bit, it will move easier, which is what we found before. It's just cooling down so fast, isn't it? Shall I put on the thumbnail, easy recipe? You've got to love it, aren't you?
Oh, God.
See, if you'd let me do this by myself, you'd have been laughing your head off at me right now, wouldn't you? Hey, it's all been my fault, but you had to come and be part of it. Yep. That's got to coat all those lovely Rice Krispie bits.
I think we have.
Hang on. I think you're lying.
Well, they're all sticking.
I think you're lying because you had enough. Look. We'll let everyone else judge if all those Rice Krispies are coated.
It's coated.
They don't look particularly coated to me, love.
Well, what are you looking at? Because you're obviously looking at something totally different than I am. That's done.
Okay. Actually, it's not bad. It's pretty close to the picture, to be honest.
Pan.
Yeah. Hold the pan. Ready? Take that off. Now we got to move fast. So, even faster than you were doing before. That
In
I
it
got to
goes.
go in there.
That's it, try and pour it if it'll come out at all.
Pour it. Oh yeah, no it does. It looks like it's got a life of its own. Remember that idea I said we're going to do marshmallow?
I don't think we're going to do that.
This is a pretty similar idea. You know,
Right.
actually most of it come out, you just got to now scrape that out really. Okay. There we go. That's pretty good.
Oh, good God.
Got enough out there? Yeah.
Well, unless you want to have another go at it.
Okay. Got to be quick.
Quick then. Ow, that bottom of the sauce was hot.
Don't put your hand on it then.
I didn't, you pushed it on me.
Who's responsible for that, here? Right. So, work all this into the corners of the...
Well, do you want to get another
right.
spoon because
Yep.
it's hardening up and it's not working.
Push it in, let's get it in. Push it down. There we go. It's working. There you go. It's working. Might not be as pretty as on the picture, love. I call it rustic.
Oh God. This is going to be incredibly sweet.
Yep. And incredibly sticky.
Right,
So the idea is to smooth it down.
we're sort of there, don't you?
Yeah, I think we're sort of there. Although you just moved it. Oh, it's like got a life of its own. I really could be putting the camera on this to show you it.
Right,
And then the idea is you then get these and you whack them in spaces. Let's let you do your best. 18 it says, but let's be honest.
I reckon that's because it's going to be so sweet. You don't need big
No,
bits.
you won't be a big thing going on here.
Now,
There you go. That actually looks like it's what it's supposed to do.
right, now it's got to go in the fridge. But I have a question, Oggie.
Yeah.
According to that there picture,
Yeah.
they have sprayed theirs gold, right?
Well, yeah, according to the little picture, which I must say is very small. Hang on, can I find you the bigger one?
Is there a big one?
Yeah, there it is. They have sprayed it gold. There we go. Well,
But-
they've sprayed it on the oranges.
I was going to say, have they done it on the oranges?
Yeah, they've
anyway?
just sprayed it
We've got
on
a
the
problem.
oranges.
So we just put that in the fridge now for an hour, yeah?
Yep, and then you spray the gold glittery stuff on the
After.
oranges. I think after.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
In the
Pop
fridge
it in the
then.
fridge for an hour.
See you later.
You can go to the A&E now and get your hands sorted out.
Yeah, you burned me. You're vicious. You did that on purpose.
Oh yeah, I did it on purpose. Yeah, I did.
John, my dear, come hither.
Come hither.
Yes.
Oh, blimey, bit posh. Right. what we
It's
got?
done.
It's done.
Now,
I had every confidence in you. I did,
I
honestly.
can get it out of the tin because I
Yeah.
just practiced that.
Right.
But I'm not really sure about the cutting up bit. That
Okay,
could end up
well-
a disaster.
Yeah.
So, you take the tray.
I've taken a photograph for the thumbnail. So if it's a disaster, it's a disaster. It's basically giant Rice Krispie squares, let's be honest. You're going to put
So-
the edible glitter on.
Yeah, of course we are, because it's Christmas. And I'm not biting
a bit
it.
of
I'm not
edible
going to
glitter
spray it
on.
around.
Exactly.
Okay.
Not sure how you do this now, are you? Yeah, probably over me now. Yeah, that's edible glitter. Hang on, that's edible glitter. I like look at that.
I thought it was going to be like a wet spray, and it's not. It's like glitter.
Well, when it's called edible glitter, I
Yeah, but I
suppose
thought
it's
it
like
would be in
glitter.
a spray, not like dry.
There you go.
Look at that.
That's very glistening. That's very
That
glistening.
look lovely now.
It does. That's a cool. It's actually a bit dazzling.
Right, now you feel all Christmassy, don't
I
you?
do, yeah. So now I've got to cut this.
Right.
Should we just cut one out and try one? And then we can do a pretty bit for the picture. We can say goodbye to the ladies and gentlemen and the little kiddie is watching.
Right. I'm just going to have a little bit off the edge, but you
Well,
can-
I'm not, obviously.
Of course not.
They look good.
Just as I thought it would be. Elasticated.
Oh, they're really nice though.
Kids will love this.
Yeah, absolute proper Rice Krispie squares, but
But not,
with an orangey glistening going on.
and not cheap. Because you know, like
No.
the ones you can buy in this in like the bakery or whatever.
Yeah, they look
They
right.
taste cheap because
Yeah.
they use cooking chocolate, but this is proper chocolate, so it tastes good. There's no weird aftertaste.
They're really good.
Yeah,
Can't talk now. You go and do that. I'll try and talk.
perfect for this time of year. if you've got people visiting.
Great with a cup of tea.
They're going to last
It's pretty
for
sure,
ages.
yeah, they last a good week before they start to go a bit soft. Keep them in an airtight container. A good couple of weeks, I'll last fine in an airtight container, but obviously
They won't last that long.
no, the fresher they are, the better if you eat them, really. But
Once
they will
the
last a
kids
good
know
few
you
days.
want 'em,
They're good, aren't they?
perfect. I tell you what, they would be perfect for. You can get like those little cellophane packets. A couple of these in a little
Yeah.
stocking.
Yeah, that'll be good.
A nice little treat. Leave one out for Father Christmas.
Can you say goodbye to everybody? Because I'm going to try and eat it.
Okay, so
Keep your laughing
again,
here and there.
as per normal, if you have subscribed, brilliant. If you haven't, please do. If you know anybody else that hasn't but would like cookery stuff or travel stuff or any of the usual jazz we do, tell them to subscribe too. If you like our stuff, give us a thumbs up.
I've got glitter on my lips, love.
Make
I've got
sure-
golden glittery lips.
Make sure you hit the notification bell so you can avoid us if you don't like us. And we'll see you all again really soon. I hope you're having a lovely build up to Christmas. I have to say, I'm going to need a holiday because I'm absolutely knackered.
I
And
know.
next year, if you were
We're
to
not-
say to me, let's do a build up to Christmas, I'm going to say, no, John. No.
Well, we'll start in September. Then no one will know.
Oh, good God.
Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.